Good day to each and everyone. We are here together with my teammates, Durance Matayaw, Shairi Guevara, Jane El Mundo, Micaela Joy Rivera, Jericho Dañez, and yours truly, Hideo Aurelia. We are here to present Expedition Trades, where a place that a barter you need, trading we can give. So here is our table of contents. Right up, just as the guidelines for the topic that we will be presenting to all of you. Now let's move on to the executive summary. Before that allows me to speak in my own language, which is Filipino, just to express my own knowledge in this kind of matter. Ngayon po ay narito na tayo sa executive summary. Ano nga ba ang executive summary? Ito po ay makabuang nilalaman na aming business plan at maging aming business plan. So, sa malaking problema natin ngayong pandemya, kaya kung saan tayo hahanap ng kapag-ipon. Yes, alam natin na malaking suliranin ngayon ang pang-araw-araw na gustusin at pang-araw-araw na pinagkukunan ng pangangailangan natin sa bahay. At isa sa nagpapatunay na mga Pilipino ay maparaan ang pagbubukas muli ng ating ideyang pangangalakal o barter. Alam natin na ito ay isang nakadugyang tradisyonal na gawain mula sa prehistoric era ng Pilipinas. Ngayon, isang malaking issue ang paglalabas ng Department of Trade and Industry. Sabi nga, ang bartered online now ay illegal. Kaya isa sa nagawang paraan ng aming grupo ay ang pagbubukas ng isang business na makakatulong sa mga kabuyayos ng gusto at ang pangunahing pinagkukunan lamang ay ang bartered items. Sa halagang 25.5 pesos per kilogram, ay papangako po namin ang item goods na nadala ng maayos. Sa loob ng 5 taon, pinangarap ng aming business. Pinangarap ng aming team na ang business nito ilalagot na ikilala sa buong area ng Luzon at magiging isang malaking e-commerce kagaya na lang ng Lazada, Shopee, at iba pang mga businesses.
We come up with our business name Expedition Trade comes from the two combined word expedition and trade, wherein expedition means people making such a journey and trade defined as business like selling or bartering concept. The color in our business logo signifies peace and formal ambience, while the handshake icon symbolizes the agreement between two people in the idea or concept of barter. As the pandemic situation, everyone shut at their home, and online work create a new doorway to access and to connect to all people around the world and online business. The goals and target milestone of Expedition Trade are divided into two: the mission, the vision, and the tagline. Our mission is the expanding development in the Philippines via online barter and trade industry. Vision: by the year 2025, Expedition Trade target to fulfill the following: serve thousands of customers, provide hundreds of jobs and then economize the ecosystem, profitable small enterprise in the South Luzon. Tagline: barter you need, trading we can give. Uniqueness of service: one of this uniqueness is the setup of marketing strategy. The Facebook or Twitter group wherein all members can post the item they wanted to trade. Afterwards, if there are potential customer, our social media director and its team will communicate both parties to assure that both are willing to agree to the item that will go into barter. Moreover, the service team will be headed to the barter process directly to their home. The delivery fee will be paid right away after the trade-off. Since this business is in the social media platform, we are easily to access. We are targeting customers and buyers that users of social media platforms such as Facebook and Twitter. The service of communication will be strongly built and honed up to make the great guarantee edge to the competitors. Trend are the upward and downward movement of the market during a period. market size will be completely difficult to estimate, especially to something that is starting completely new. But based on our observation, there is 130 to 150 Facebook users that are member of online barter here in Cabuyao. The concept of online barter and trade industry is strong in our country. This can be a great advantage for us as small business to have a uniqueness to counteract the competition between other online business such as Shopee and Lazada. Our market strategy involves the Facebook platform wherein it will serve the marketplace of our business, a give and take relationship with admins of their Facebook group, and their activity is illegal according to the DTI, and our business will help them to continue online barter activity. We will have the customer and they have the legal rights to continue their trading activity.
As we all know, most people are likely to browse on the internet to find and explore things and services. Barter, our business, can easily make a great entrance that will make a competitive advantages to everyone. As we see, online barter and trading system are still raw in our country, and that's the great opportunity for us because it can help small businesses like us to find unique ways and to satisfy our customers in order to develop a competitive advantages. And the business goal is to serve and deliver the bartered items directly to the house of the customer. Specific operational procedures. A standard operating procedure is a set of step-by-step instructions compiled by an organization to help workers carry out routine operations. SOPs aim to achieve efficiency, quality output, and uniformity of performances, while reducing miscommunications and failure to comply with industry regulations. As we all know, every small and big businesses has its own specific operational procedures. So, this is how we do it. Step 1. Checking out the details on the systems from both the customers who participate on the barter trade. After you are 100% sure dealing with your partner business, one of our team will properly communicate you to get your details such as the address, a specific item, quantity, weight, and the size. Step 2. Courier that will going to pick up from both customers will prepared by sanitizing and wearing PPE or personal protective equipment for the safety of both courier and customers. Since we are still on the pandemic, so our courier is wearing some protections to have safety since we are still in the outbreak of the virus. Step 3. Courier will proceed to go to the location of both customers to get both item and payment. Step 4. After getting items from the barter trade from customers, it will proceed to the warehouse on the lakesideness for sanitation of item and packaging. So once our courier get the bartered items from both customers, it will going to proceed to our warehouse and we will sanitize and package it. Step 5. After those procedure, item will be released for delivery. Step 6. Lastly, after receiving the item, courier will ask for your signature as a proof of receiving the item and a picture as a social media proof if the customers allows it. Section 5. Management segment. The management team designed to monitor the growing pressure of the different organizational aspect of the company. Each member of the executive team must have the capabilities to match the role. The executive committee is solely responsible for overseeing the company's day-by-day activities. As we build this business, all of us will be the owner of this business, playing with different roles. Jericho Danyas and Shai Guevara will be assigned as a delivery personnel because they have already the driver license. We understand that this part of the job is quite hard, so we decided that the payment for their job as a delivery personnel will be different to share that they will acquire from this business. Hideo Aurelia will be assigned as the responsible for overall management of the team. However, Durance Matayaw will be assigned for the financial management of the business because of her knowledge in this field. Jane El Mundo will be assigned for the advertising and marketing, and I, or Micaela Rivera, for the communication activity regards to deals with the customers. And I myself.
The following financial forecast includes the first 12 months projection for profit and loss, cash flows, break-even analysis, cost controls, as well as estimated budget plans. For the monthly profit and loss of expedition trades, we have a monthly revenue of 76,500 deducted with a monthly total of expenses amounting 61,213, and comes the net income of 15,286. Over a year, it will be 183,509. Let's move on the statement of cash flows for the year ended December 2021. As you can see, we have here the net cash provided by the operating activities. Under this, we have cash received from the customers amounting 100,018 pesos, utilities expense of 30,000, delivery expense of 360,000, rent expense of 60,000, and salary expense of 268,560. While for the depreciation expense is 15,998. With the cash withdrawal of 20,000 overall calculated, the next cash in the end of December 2020 amounting 163,442. Our break-even analysis with the total fixed cost over the sales price variable cost unit will be 344,508 over 25.5 minus 13.5387. Our break-even analysis will be 28,806 km in a year. For the cost control of expedition trades, this is one of the best ways to keep our business in shape so it will continue to perform well in variety of environment. We need to hire right people. By hiring right people who respect both customer and co-workers alike, persons who possess the excellence in their personal skills are essential for our business. We also need to build strong relationship with our customers. This is so important to the growth of our business. Whenever our business develops great relationship with our clients, will lead us to the loyal customers. For the critical risk segment, as we all know, we have our potential problems when starting a business. It is understood that there are risks and problems associated with the development of our business. Identifying the problem and risk must be dealt with during the development and growth of our business. Considering that a single generation, business have to adapt to new marketing channels. Because of this pandemic, the new normal attributes to the lines of everyone that makes our business favorable. While for the alternative courses of actions, we are taking the decision actively to grow our business means embracing the risk that will come with growth. We have to focus on the cost reduction, advertising services, internal organization, exploit of opportunities, and identifying the fundamental decisions and actions that will shape and guide our business, the expedition trades.
Harvest strategy segment is divided into three components, which are A. Liquidity event, wherein initial venture capital per individual is 10,202.33 pesos and the initial month expenses cost 61,213.33 pesos will be divided into 6 to lessen the cost for this month. To expand our business within 5 years, we will start to invest good IPO with the other companies, specifically in the gasoline companies and PPE companies, to increase our sales and to have more investors. Next, continuity of business strategy. This business continuity strategy provides the framework for developing plans and transition of leader that will prevent or mitigate the severity of potential disruptions and enable the council to effectively respond to incidents. And last, identify successor. One of the main challenges is to maintain the objectives about the situation, including your potential successor's capabilities and whether they align the needs of the company. Expedition Trades team that is identified as corporation, the board of directors has duty to the shareholders to develop and implement a succession plan. Identifying the right person to take over the business when you leave is a process that requires careful thought and planning. Here are the things that owners should do. Establish measurable criteria, identify suitable candidates, consider interest level of those candidates, evaluate the candidates to identify gaps in their skills and experiences.
Number 1 is the value proportion. We have 3 questions to answer this part. The first one is, who is our customer? The second one is, what is their problem? The third one is, how can we address their problems? And this will be the research thing that we need to conduct a business. Number 1, who is our customer? We are all known that right now the most influential thing and the most common right now in social media is the online barter or the online trade-off. And what is their problem? Right now, the main problem that they had is the DTI issued a statement wherein the trade-off or the bartered items is considered as illegal here in our country. And how can we address this? Our business will be legally accepted to help them to continue their bartered items. With the amount of 25.5 pesos per kilometers, we will be assured that their bartered items will be delivered safely. The second problem that they had is the meetups. Considering this kind of pandemic is not really helpful to go outside. And if we have a minimal number of people who go outside, it will help our government to ensure our safety. We will ensure that with our process of delivering items, we can help other people just to make sure that they are safe in their homes, while their bartered items will be delivered safely also. The last one is the amount that we had. Imagine this, 25.5 pesos per kilometer is very cheap compared to the items such as LBC, the other with a minimum of 70 to 90 pesos. That's why with this minimum amount, we can help the people, the Cabuyeños, especially Cabuyeños, with a 5 to 6 group pages or group FB page to ensure that their bartered items will be delivered safely and legally accepted.
This business, we are targeting social media users, Cabuyeños, especially Facebook users who are partly members of online social media barter groups. Virtual type channel, because we have online target customers. Social media platform will be the marketplace that we use to connect with the potential customers. FB groups or page here in Cabuyao that focus on the trading system.
Customer relationship. we are legal with a license compared to the other Facebook groups, we can assure you the legality and safety of the items. You do not have to worry because our business or the expedition trades is 100% sure legal because we have the certificate from the DTI to operate. We can communicate with the other Facebook groups admins to acknowledge this business. Proper communication with our own communication specialist, we will assure you that the other party will be agreed to the items that will be trade off. The customers nothing to worry about. Your barter products are safe to us and surely it will be delivered on time. One of our team will communicate properly to you just to give you an update because a strong customer connections are important to the growth of a company. Whenever our business develops great relationship with its client, it will lead us to the customers a positive word of mouth and improved profits. Revenue stream. Revenue from the service fee or service revenue. The earnings are from the amount of the customers paid based on the distance of each customer's area. So that means all the earnings and the money that coming in from the business are all from the customers who paid the right amount for the delivery fee. With the minimum service fee of 25 pesos and 50 centavos per 1 kilometer, we assure that the bartered item will be delivered safely to the customer. And then the customer will pay the right amount or the right fee based on their distance or based on the location and area of the customer.
Key partnerships. Everyone has skills and knowledge that can play the role in this business. We are 6 members in this team who agreed to create a business that helps those people who admire barter or trade style system online. 3 types of resources. First one, physical key sources, which are the motorcycle, PPE equipment, gasoline, warehouse, internet connection, water supply, and electric supply. The second one is the human key sources, which are the delivery personnel, communication specialist, financial specialist, advertising and marketing specialist, and also the manager. The last one, online source, which is the FB online barter items group or pages.
The key activities of our business has 5 bases. One is the awareness. With the help of social media and our existing FB groups, we can introduce our business by the means of this platform. Secondly, to evaluate, we will use a rating system, 5 is the highest and 1 is the lowest, to evaluate our business offer. To gain their trust, we will have a document and upload it on social media to be a proof or evidence of the delivered bartered items safely. Fourth is we will give an exact date of delivery depending on the agreement of both parties. Lastly, for the customer support, by the means of sharing and commenting the post of proof on social media, we can acquire more customers and clients. While for the cost, we are to gain an understanding of what our cost structure should be. We are able to form a spreadsheet consisting of the estimates cost we expect to incur both startup and recurring cost.